Placerville, California to visit an antique sort of consignment shop called Pare-A-Dice Home Decor. The owner, Laura, was there and she told us a very interesting story about this sideboard.
This is Laura, the owner, and she has an amazing story. So Laura, can you tell me a little bit about this piece of furniture here?
Well, it was given to me by a gentleman named Tommy. He lives up in Pollock Pines, and it was on his deck. And he wanted me, I was picking up some benches at his house that he made for me, and he wouldn't let me leave unless I looked at this dresser that he had. He takes me on his deck, and he takes this tarp off, and this thing is sitting in the snow and on his deck. And so I asked him, why isn't this in your house? This is a really nice piece of furniture. You should have it in your home. He's all, nope, I just want it out of here, and you're taking it today or you don't get the benches. So I'm all, I'll take this, Tommy. This is super nice. So he loaded it on my trailer, and I brought it back here, and now it's like 11 o'clock at night or so. And my husband helped me unload it, and I got it in here. My husband left, and I was working late that night. And all of a sudden, I keep hearing these real loud, like, banging noises. The next morning I was here, I was behind my counter, which was right there, and a customer walked in and kept calling my name, and I didn't hear her apparently. And then she asked me, wow, look at this beautiful dresser, where did you get this at? She doesn't know me very well, so I was afraid to first say anything, so I said, well, yeah, but I don't know you very well, but this thing's making some really bad, and before I could say noises, it started doing it. And so I looked at her and I'm like, she goes, what was that? I go, see, I told you it's making bad noises. It's making really bad noises. And I go, do you think it's the wood condensing from being in the snow? And she goes, no, the wood doesn't make, and then before she could say sounds, it banged again. She's all, what the hell is that? So she came over and she's opening all the doors thinking maybe there's an animal in it or something. And so I go, I'm gonna call Tommy, find out where he got this thing. So I called Tommy, and he picked up the phone, and I said, hey, Tommy, you know that dresser that you gave me? Is that like a family piece? And he's all, why? What's wrong? I go, well, that's a bad answer. Why would anything be wrong with a dresser, Tommy? What do you mean, what's wrong? He goes, well, what's wrong? And I said, well, it's kind of making some really bad noises, and I can't explain it. It's really loud, and it doesn't sound like wood condensing. And I go, where did you get this thing? And he said, from a lawyer that he had, and the lawyer friend that he was friends with did some work on a house, and that's how the lawyer got it from buying the house, but Tommy was doing work on the house. And so when I told him it was making noises, he starts yelling to his wife, I told you that effing thing was haunted. I told you it was. And he wouldn't talk to me. And I'm going, Tommy, talk to me. He's all, no, that fucking thing, I knew it was haunted. And I'm all, well, you're taking it back. You come get it right now. And he wouldn't come get it. He said, sorry, it's yours. After he told me what the lawyer said, that I guess the couple who had it apparently owned the home. None of the family wanted it. It was their favorite piece, and they had committed suicide in the house. And I'm like, oh my God, Tommy, come and get this thing. And he still wouldn't do it, and he hung up on me and told me his name was Charles, the man who owned it.
So Laura had this crazy story about how she got this piece of furniture. I couldn't believe it. Suicide.
So there was this video store owner named David, and his shop was right next to Laura's shop. And they became good friends and would often get together at night and have a few shots of tequila and whatnot. And later on, he actually had a heart attack on the property.
So Laura, can you tell me the significance of these shot glasses? Because I think this is important for us to know.
Yeah, there used to be a video store here that was here for several years that was bought by a man named David. And he was everything to him, and we became friends. He was a little quirky. He'd say onward and upward, and he just had weird sayings, and people either liked him or they just thought he was very strange. And he used to come, I used to work late all the time here by myself, and he was always worried about me. And so he would kind of linger and do paperwork, and then he'd come over and say, come in and check on me. And so I was doing shots one night, and he sat down and goes, I can do some shots. And so we made it kind of a ritual. We used to do shots, and we started off with David using this one, and he said he wasn't too proud to use a pink little China one. And so we would take some shots, and then he'd say, now we're gonna go now, and you're gonna leave. And so we'd leave, and then slowly we ended up getting two that were like this, and we would take our shots. But sadly, David had a massive heart attack here on the property, and he passed away, and I know he's here. He had nowhere else to go.
Sounds like you were important to him too.
Yeah, but I know David's here, and David knows that, and I think he's watching out for me. I really do.
I'm sure he is.
So now and then I take a shot of tequila, but it's not the same without him, so I haven't had any in a long time.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can see if we can conjure more than just tequila spirits tonight, David.
Yeah.
So, I'm actually gonna go run across the street and grab a bottle of tequila so we can
Okay.
pour that and see if we can.
He likes the white stuff.
Yeah, the white tequila. So what we'll do is we'll get some tequila blanco and see if that can, you know, raise the energy a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit of some ITC work, working with the it's not a dresser, sorry, working with the furniture.
It's actually a sideboard.
A sideboard. Okay, so we're going to be working with the sideboard with some ITC equipment. We're going to see if we can use tequila as a trigger object. I mean, it attracts me, so maybe it'll attract David.
This piece is actually over 100 years old.
It's beautiful pieces in here.
And we're gonna run the Periscape Q3 app by Anthony Sanchez of GhostHunterApps.com. We're gonna run this app and see if we pick anything up.
Can you look right here? I keep feeling something moving right here on my head.
So while we're walking around in the store, Carissa feels something pulling on her hair. And so I stop what I'm doing and I'm actually looking to see if there's any bugs or anything like that. And I didn't see any bugs or any reason why she should be feeling that. I'm like,
I know, but I feel, ever since I got here, when I first started talking to Laura, I've been feeling movement right here on my head. It's the craziest thing. I can't explain it, but it won't stop. Feels like somebody touching my head. Okay, so let's do this.
we'll turn this on. So first I'm gonna turn on these sounds that are supposed to sort of like attract spirits.
Do I need to just quit making noises?
Movement's okay. It just no voices if you can.
So this is running.
So we're here today to contact any spirits that might be here. And what we want you to know is that we're here to visit you. We're not here to move anybody that doesn't want to be moved. We're here out of respect and positivity. Can you come through and let us know that you're here?
What's going on?
No detections yet on the Q3.
I wasn't recording any of that.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Take two.
Oh, did it just say something?
Right when I grabbed it, it said apple.
Apple. Is there something with an apple here? I see grapes. Oh, look.
There's apples right there.
Are you trying to let us know that you're here? Maybe we can move the obelisk over there too. The one thing. Whatever you just did, keep trying to be that, please. Are you trying to let us know that you're in this area?
I just noticed on the Q3 app here that we did get a couple blips show up on the radar, and what this does is it uses Bluetooth to scan the vicinity and if there's any electromagnetic interference, sort of like a ping. So if there's a disturbance within that ping, it'll show up on this blip, as a blip on this radar screen. And so now it's been on for how long now?
Half hour or so?
Half hour.
We've been walking around it.
Yeah, nothing has been showing up on here, but just now 2 blips have shown up on here, and from what I could tell, it looks like it's coming from this way, this direction. I don't know how precise it is as far as location, but it's basically showing that it's coming from that direction. So we're running the Ghostbox app from ghosthunteraapps.com, and 2 blips show up on the radar. And earlier, what was interesting is we got confirmation through the audio that there was 2.
Okay, so David was your friend, and you guys used to take a couple shots of tequila,
Yes, we did.
and you know that was something special that you guys had, and that energy stays with us, and those memories stay with us. So we're gonna see if this tequila can maybe draw up some energy from David. Okay?
This is the good stuff. David's going to be actually impressed.
In true Chill Seeker style, we respectfully use tequila as a trigger object.
Who's going to drink this with me?
Well, we will in a minute. Let's see if David will be here first.
Yeah, okay. Let's see.
Otherwise, we're gonna have to pour another one, then we'll drink that one, then pour another one, and then drink that one.
David's here. So
Lisa knows.
I know David's here. David never left here.
David, are you still here? Hello, are you there? We heard you. Did your speaker just die?
I think so, but I charged it.
No. The speaker turned on and off by itself, which we've never had happen before. It just turned itself off and then turned itself back on.
I don't know.
That would be David. David was a technology guy.
That's weird. So, David, are you there? Are you here with us? Are you trying to reach out to Laura?
Next to say Laura.
Right there.
David.
It said David very clearly.
David, you're here. I got goosebumps. I just totally just said David.
Yeah,
I'm glad that you're here.
good.
I'm glad to meet you. This is get up. Let me
Sounds like
move over.
get up.
Let me get up. Let me move
talking.
over. Get up. Get up. Would you like to have a drink, David?
No. Are you there, David? You here, David? I know you are.
What's the name of the shop?
Paradise.
I heard that. Thank you so much.
I heard Pare-A-Dice.
You heard it in the echoes, huh? That's how it works. Okay, excellent. Thank you so much. You're here. And you know what town we're in still? I'm really lost.
Placerville.
Oh my God!
Yes, thank you. You
Oh
are here.
my
I'm
God.
so happy you're here. Thank you
Oh my
so
God,
much.
that's weird.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So you are here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for visiting. What can we do for you today?
Say goodbye.
No, have a shot with me. I don't like to drink alone.
Should we have a drink? Let's take a shot.
Take a shot.
You take the big one.
Yeah, David likes to.
I barely ate today.
Okay, here we go. We used to cheers.
David.
To David. Do another one.
No, I don't think that's what it said. But you can take another one if you want.
No, I thought it said do another one. I thought it was whispering that.
You got a message. Please, we want to hear your message. And who's been touching my hair? All night. Someone's been touching my hair. Me. The whole time I was there, I kept feeling something touch my head. There was nothing there, but I distinctly felt something moving around or pulling on my hair. Since I got here, and I shook Laura's hand, I've been feeling somebody touch my hair.
Well, thank you for communicating with us if you did.
Thank you so much for communicating with us. We were going to cheers to you one last time.
David. Here's to David.
To David, to Ed,
Cheers.
to all those who have communicated with us tonight.
Yeah.
We
To all of
thank you.
Keep watch over me.
Cheers to you.
So overall, I don't think this place was super active. There was nothing flying off the shelves while we were there. We didn't hear anything too crazy, but we did get some good communication. We got the name of the town, Placerville. We got the name of the shop, Pare-A-Dice. We got the owner's name, Laura. David from the video store next door. So although it wasn't a crazy paranormal experience, I feel like we did make contact, and this could need further investigating in the future.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
So Scott Gruenwald and Jeff Conkle show up to Daydreams and Nightmares. These guys are hilarious. Scott, you may remember from Paranormal Paparazzi, Paranormal Challenge. You might have seen him on Ghost Adventures. He's a well-known guy. He's done plenty of speeches and like stuff at paranormal conventions. He gets around a lot.
This dude is funny.
He had us laughing the entire time.
Hi, Scott. Pleased to meet you. What is your name?
Dana.
Dana, hi.
Hi.
What are you doing to this?
You're the
poor young-
naked man.
I am the naked man. I've been naked all my life. Sometimes I wear clothes and sometimes I don't.
So what brings you guys here?
Well, we heard that this place is, well, okay, so we're in town, we're coming down California, and we're like, just hitting and we heard of this place. So we're like, check this out, and maybe if we could just walk in with all our junk, you guys will let us investigate this place.
Hey, we love people.
But
It's good.
now I see who we're talking to. We watch your YouTube videos, and I'm a huge fan. So I mean, we watch all your stuff. So now that you guys are here, and then this place that where you didn't answer your calls, yeah. So then now we're all together, and I think this might be something. If you got time,
Yeah.
They ambushed us.
I mean, a lot of time. A lot of time.
this is Jeff.
Hi,
He
Jeff.
doesn't talk much. Is this place haunted? I mean, is it really?
absolutely, yes.
I mean, it looks haunted.
Yes,
I mean, it really
absolutely.
does.
Yeah.
And it's got a very haunted street.
Yes.
Because we know that there's a place right over here that's haunted, so that we were just kind of bumping around. And so this used to be a daycare, right?
Oh yeah, totally.
Or what was it?
It was a funeral home.
It was a funeral home.
Yes.
Kind of the same thing.
Yeah, it kind of is.
You can talk
But
about
I mean, you really inspire us too.
Okay,
I'm so excited
cool.
you guys are here. I cannot wait to see what you have in those bags.
Oh, it's the weird. So what
got
we
all kinds of
brought?
stuff in.
I met Jeff 6 months ago, maybe. I'm stroked out, right? Oh, it was before the stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, I go to events and I do my little parlor tricks, and everybody pays $300 to hang out with these so-called talent. I don't know why I'm there, but and they do this and they rotate groups through. Nothing against anybody that does events out there, but it becomes this thing where I become kind of jaded or weird about it. Then so on Facebook I meet some nutcase and he lives a block from my house, and it's him.
I can throw a
And
rock
he's like,
at his house.
oh, I've never really done much. I've done my own investigating, but I don't watch the TV shows. He has no idea who I am.
Right.
And
He's not famous.
But I am not. And so he starts bringing this stuff to my house. I'm like, okay, whoa. And I don't want him to get famous because then it takes away from me, a lot. So, but his stuff, and we're using it for the first time here tonight. Yeah.
Cool.
It probably doesn't work. Well,
I need
we
to
can
try this.
set up some stuff.
dry yet.
You want to set up some stuff?
Set up
Let's
some
do it.
stuff.
All right.
Jeff and Scott brought some experimental equipment that they've been working on.
So K2 meters, you take your phone out and you text by K2 meter. What happens?
gonna go.
It's going to go off. Okay. Do you guys use compasses?
have.
Text by compass and moves.
Compasses.
It's the same thing. So people come in, they're doing their K2 meters like, oh my God, we're getting something here. Well, we're going to give you guys something that, well, if somebody pulls one out, you don't have to be a dick, but you can go.
I love being the dick.
Okay, Dick. So you
You
can
just
just
wear the glove.
You wear
I wanna be a dick with a glove.
So yeah, and there's famous people have been dicks with gloves. So here it is. You got to hold the battery in your hand. So let me see your hand. Put your hand in.
I have stuff on.
Oh,
He's gonna have to do it here.
Okay, I'll show you how it works. So you put it on your hand like this, and it's got hot glue on it because that's what inventors use. But it picks up. Now you have to put the magnet in your hand like here so nobody sees it. So any signature we get, cell phones, whatever, or your phone, anything we get, it has what they call an electromagnetic field or a signature to it. These lights, heavy duty. So if you have a K2 meter out and it's blinking, you take your glove out and you go, back up, motherfuckers, here I am.
And you can trace it all the way
And
to
you
the
go
source.
around it. And
Got
then
the
you
power
start-
glove.
Yeah, the power glove.
And I love how it's on the middle.
That's
That way,
Yes!
that was mine. Okay?
Amazing.
So really, you know, there's a lot of EMF stuff going on here. There's a lot going on here.
So if I turn off the lights, what happens?
We'll
Is
see.
it gonna-
Go ahead.
Can I? Give it a shot? Let's do it.
There you go.
So now,
Okay.
go ahead and leave them off. I know it's dark on the camera, but now we're cool. Okay, we're not picking up any. So this is kind of a cool thing to use.
Yes.
People are going, "Oh, hey, we know what that is. It's an inductive coil." It is. It's the inductive coil glove. But when the one comes out that we're going to sell for $1 million, you can go, "Well, we already sold ours for $50." But
Yeah. And you got the very first
the outlet will
one.
have it.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, the first one. Yeah.
Have you signed it yet?
No, we will.
No, we will.
So they brought some of their experimental prototype equipment, and what was cool is they actually gave us the prototype of their glove that they made that detects electromagnetic energy.
I'm like,
Come on again, and we're
yeah.
back. So
Oh, it's so
really,
rock star.
yeah.
It's like, and we're back!
And here's the switch right here. Do you have a hot glue gun at home?
Yes.
Good, because you'll have to glue this a
Oh,
lot.
it's okay.
But we're keeping this. This is
Yeah, that's fine.
CPS bag. Yeah, so
You
put that in
guys,
your
that's the
stuff.
prototype.
Oh, that's amazing. You guys
That's
are so,
so cool.
nice. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
So it's going to have a little bit of.
Can we set up in here?
Wherever you want.
This will plug into any microphone, and it sets a white noise inside there. Now the microphone is in the dead center, and then the white noise is generated from the side. So like we could talk like this into our AVV sessions, it will not pick up anything that's not inside there. So if we're talking to the spirit, hey, can you go into the light? We can turn the light off too. You can go into the light or go, well, you know, that's kind of fucked up because the last time they went into the light, they died. So maybe don't say go into the
No,
light.
just go to the blue.
Okay, so go to the blue. We'll do that. So go to the blue, and then we can record them, and it fits into just about any recorder. So it's got this. But isn't that cool how the box opened up and lit up?
and it's all lit.
That, we did that for Chill Seekers.
Yeah.
We said we
I had
gotta
to.
pull our shit out and make it look good. There's little white speakers in there, and they'll go. White noise. The microphone in there records whatever. Then we take it back to the lab or down to Burbank. That's where we have our sound done, and they take the out. So when they take the out, we hear stuff in there. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
That is cool.
What we also have, we have motion sensors that are multicolored, blue,
Yes,
green,
I
and
have
red,
that. Yes.
and we can set them in different rooms, and they'll go off if there's any motion in there.
What do you
Okay,
got
so
here?
I had a lady come in, she brought me a bunch of jewelry, and she brought me a magazine also of Betty Page, and she brought this too, and she says it's a porno of Betty Page.
He's like, oh my god, this isn't Betty Page, it's Betty White. Oh,
Oh, yeah, that was good. That was good. That was really good.
That was good.
I see people.
Yeah, there's.
There's a group of people there. There's something going on there. It's either the Thanksgiving dinner.
It's either
Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, it's either okay. It's one of two things: double penetration with Betty Page, or a Thanksgiving dinner with my Uncle Chuck.
We were doing some EVP sessions in the back room, and we got a couple strange things on the recorders.
When I was a kid, my mom taught me an investigation technique because she had this theory that they don't like to be investigated; they just want to be part of. That's why, like at the end of the night, when you're packing up your equipment and something happens and you don't have anything running, it's maybe they don't. As in life, so in death, maybe they're shy. In life, why would they not be shy in death? So, but then after a while, you hang out with people. So what we're going to do is we're going to do missing number here. We'll go around the room and we'll do, I'll start, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll play it back and see if that missing number was added by the other side. Kind of a basic rundown thing. And this is for you, Mom, up there. Okay, let's do this. EVP session number 1, missing number. 1,
2,
3, 4,
5,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11,
13,
14,
15,
16,
17,
19,
20,
21,
22,
23,
25.
26.
27.
28.
29,
Let's see if we got something.
Missing number 1, 2,
Some numbers.
15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 27, 21, 22, 23, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22,
Heard that, right?
23.
I thought that was your belly.
No, that
that
came
was
from down there.
down here.
It was a.
Yeah,
That was your
I heard
belly.
that
That was
too.
down
That
here.
wasn't on here.
No,
No,
that was down
it
here.
came from down the hole.
I heard that too.
I let
It was like a
someone's
classic,
stomach.
like,
And I didn't even have
"Woo."
the boo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
down
didn't even have that on.
All right, here we go. Thank you.
Oh my god, his head's too big.
That is just like,
That's awesome.
Perfect.
you know what? That's perfect.
Cool cat. Is that you giggling or?
No, it was not me. Can you tell me your name?
I got that now. What was that?
Was
Right there.
that? Were you pushing on the door with your
Uh-uh.
butt? Anything?
I just got.
Right there. Well, play that because when you first started, I heard it.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, I heard it with my own
Right.
ears.
In the first 5 minutes, Ava got 3 APDs in here.
Well, my side is kind of hurting right here. It looks like somebody punched me in my side.
Very nice, man.
Say, Mr. Billy Bell. John Stamos. I don't talk about that. Thank you, John Stamos. You ever seen his belly button? No. It's weird to see. I don't ever see it. No, I probably about kind of YouTube it, man. No, I'm not going to every season. We did. We said, "Can I see your belly button?" Is there anybody in this closet?
That's what I heard.
Yep, that's what I heard.
So
Is that you giggling or no?
he doesn't.
Anybody in this closet? Is there anybody in this closet?
It sounds like a bird in a cage, but it's not. Unless you
It
have a
does
bird.
sound like a bird.
It sounds like a tweet tweet.
Is there anybody in this closet?
It does sound like a bird in a cage.
We decided to do this Spiritus session using the KW1 ghost box that I built. This is a one-off ghost box that I made for myself.
Do you know my name?
Sound like Scott, huh?
You're saying Scott. What's my last name? Scott what? Did you say Scott Gruenwald? They get a lot of slut and stuff here, don't they? Why is there a lot of slut here?
So, I don't even know how this all happened, but we started getting this weird communication come through involving sluts and hooker related things, and it just kept going. And there's this whole negotiation with prices, and it was very weird. Check it out.
Do you like sluts? Wow.
Dude.
Shut up. Shut up.
Does it sound like?
I don't want to shut up, but I want to talk more about the, what were we talking about? Thank you. What's your, I'm addressing the slut?
Yes, sir.
No, honey. I'm addressing the
You're undressing the slut?
Keep this one. It's funny as, I'm addressing the slut in the room. Okay, we want to talk to the woman. We don't want to talk to you. Sucks. Okay, you need to go away and let us talk to the woman. Are you okay, honey? You're not.
Good looking.
Are you? Can you get away from them?
Yes, I can. No chance.
Let her go and let her come with us. It's almost like they're talking back and forth. Like, where do I live? Oh, Fresno.
When you were prostituting, how much did you charge?
10.
Inflation.
We want you to come with us for sure now.
Yeah, I got a couple of bucks. Will that do it?
Here. We're gonna offer you $2. $5. Okay. We got 5. 8. All right, we got 8.
Hey, how about a 20?
Yes. All right, we got $8. All of it?
That's all we got. Fine.
Did you film that? Where it
I
said
got it.
5?
I got it
Yeah.
on here, Scott.
Yeah, but you are not a chill seeker.
But I got it on here.
Okay, wait.
What can I get for $100?
But.
Oh my god.
Bro.
We have Scott's ID here on camera.
You don't see that.
You think that's the, are you having fun with us tonight?
Now this could be tied to the lady in the closet, the spirit that's known to be in this closet area. She could have possibly been a lady of the night. We don't know.
There's still $8 right there.
You look younger.
Thank you. What do you think of me now? What? What do you think of me now? What do you think of me now? You like? Do you want us to burn this money? That's crazy. Is my tag showing?